And welcome to the first annual award. With your host,
welcome to the first annual Game Gods Awards. Last week, we reviewed Sword Art Online Hollow Realization. The dumbest f***ing title of a game I've ever heard of. Hollow Realization? Hollow piece of shit. Hollow Realization? Hollow game is more like it. Next, we reviewed Mega Dimension Neptunia 7. Also a stupid name. Then came FNAF World, or FNAF World, or Five Nights at Freddy's World. Whatever it is, it was a stupid game. Followed by The Huntsman Winter's Curse, which, although it had a cool graphical art style, any card-based game's a piece of shit. Which, although it had a cool hand-drawn graphical style, you gotta remember that all card-based video games are f***ing stupid. And finally, we had Crystal Rift. And the Golden Goober last week went to...
Wait for it. 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 Keep waiting. Wait for it. Here it comes. Almost there.
Crystal Rift. SciTech Games Limited, your Golden Goober is on the way. You know, I remember back in the day when sports games were simple, fast-paced, and easy to pick up and play. You could just go over to a friend's house, grab a controller, and dive right in. Games like Blades of Steel, Super Spike V-Ball, and Tecmo Bowl, which is still being played today. Check it out, they've got a tournament every single year. Now, it just seems like there's too much. Too many options, too many complexities to the control scheme, and too many damn play modes. As per usual, Radcats is going to be doing the review. Thank God. But to be honest, I don't know how often these guys play sports. Real sports, that is. I mean, look at them. Exactly. But, f*** it. I don't want to do it. My bro's in Idaho. Here we go.
with a quick crossover, look at Brian Russell slips.
Sports.
Without further interruption, let's celebrate and suck some dick.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dick Sports. I'm your host, Dick Sports.
And I'm your correspondent, Sleepy.
And I'm your field agent, Gooey Doo.
And I'm Mervin with the weather.
And on today's episode, we will be reviewing the worst sports games of 2016.
Remember, kids, it's hot outside, so stay hydrated. Also, remember that these reviews are solely based off of our own opinions.
And if you don't like it, you can tell your grandma that the fault.
And speaking about not forgetting about your grandparents, our first nominee is Copple Popper.
Top the Dodgers.
Does it really matter?
No, it doesn't. Now, I'm going to try to explain the premise of this game. You're basically a bunch of old people trying to race against death to muster up the last few moments of life that these old people have before you kick the bucket.
Like every racing game, handling is key. However, in this game, the handling is like an armless man trying to dribble a basketball. No offense, it's just hard.
And speaking of handling, racetracks are key for any racing game, but these ones are so short, they're shorter than Dick. My Uncle Dick, that is. They call him Tripod in high school. Not sure why.
In this racing game, there are many playable characters, but the most OP in this game is the Grim Reaper. Seriously, that guy is a douche. Along with racing, there are also battle mechanics. Wait, a mini Uzi? A guitar? Whoa.
Yeah, not to mention the fact that these old people die and come back from the dead to try and kill you. Yeah, this game's pretty messed up.
Playing Coffin Dodgers is kind of like trying to dodge Grandpa's funeral. There's just no way around it.
After further evaluation, the ruling on the field stands. We have given this game chafing nipples out of shooting up in the workplace.
Now hold on to your whistles for this next nominee, Moto Racer 4.
This game is supposed to be VR, but there's only one VR mode. A missed opportunity if you ask me. It's kind of like walking in on your parents for the first time.
Oh yeah, and it's kind of like that one music video where that kid finds a VR in the trash can, looks through it. This game feels like you're playing a mobile game on a console. This game is a PS3 game, trying to be a PS4 game. But it is a PS4 game. Somebody screwed up here.
You know, this game handles like the elderly behind the wheel. Dangerous. So after reviewing this race very carefully, we're gonna have to give it getting dunked on by a midget out of getting dabbed on by Jake Paul.
The Jake Paulers are the strongest army out there, Def.
And our next nominee is Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games.
It's about Mario and Sonic and friends playing Olympic Games in Rio. And that's pretty much the coolest part about the game is that it's set in Rio.
This game has less features than the previous installment, and no online mode.
You know, why does this franchise still exist? Especially when we got epic titles like Mario and Rabbids, Mario City, Zelda Modern Warfare, and Kirby Hitman.
You know what? Let's just have Sonic tell you how good this game actually is.
After the double technical foul and ejection on the field, we have decided to give this game accidentally deleting all of your friends' chows out of that one Mario Party minigame. And our next nominee is RBI 16.
I can tell you who doesn't like this game. That guy.
You know, the effort put into this game makes Field of Dreams look like the bench warmers.
Everything you love about baseball games doesn't exist here. You know, the batters only have one swing, and the pitchers only have two pitches, fast and slow. And every time you pass the ball, it always bounces off the ground.
This game sucks and this franchise blows. It should have died in the 90s, like Hanson. We still don't know what they're saying.
After watching the pitcher take one to the face, we have decided to rank this game striking out at a T-ball game out of striking out in a strip club.
And our last nominee is Dino Dini's Kickoff Revival.
Have you ever wanted to play a game with only one button, and the controls are still hard to figure out? Then this game is for you.
Yeah, this game is stuck in the past like your parents in the 80s.
When you slide tackle, your character gets a sudden adrenaline rush and decides to bullet bill halfway across the field, ripping through your opponents.
If you have a hard-on for soccer, Dino Dini will make your Dino Dingy go "Ooh." After receiving the red card, we've decided to give this game watching Barney the Dinosaur out of killing your best friend's pet dog on accident because you were drunk.
And this week's winner is...
Dino Dini's Kickoff Revival! Suck it!
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. I'm Dick Sports.
I'm Mervin the Weatherman.
I'm Sammy Slammy.
And I'm Gooey Dewey.
And we will see you guys in the next one. Keep it rad.
Keep it bad.
Love your dad.
Stuff it with chicken.
And suck some dick.
Well, that about does it, and to all our viewers, all of you who play the game cards we honored today, keep those games on the screen and watch for us next week, because we're coming back.